Hello and welcome back to our Unity Mastery series. Today, we're diving into a really exciting aspect of game development, bringing character to life. We're going to explore how to import a character from Mixamo into Unity and then delve into the world of animations by creating a blend tree. This is going to be an essential skill for anyone looking to add dynamic and engaging characters to their game. Mixamo is an incredible resource for game developers. It offers a vast library of 3D characters and animations, which are fantastic for prototyping or even for use in your final game. First, we'll select and customize a character in Mixamo. The beauty of Mixamo is its simplicity and variety. You can find a character that suits your game style and needs without any hassle. Once we've got our character, the next step is bringing them into Unity. This process is surprisingly straightforward, and I'll walk you through every step so you can follow along with ease. After importing our character, we'll focus on animations. Animations are what bring our character to life, and Unity's blend tree functionality is a powerful tool for creating smooth, responsive character movement. We'll be setting up a basic blend tree to control our character's animation. This will allow for seamless transition between different movements like walking, idle, and running on the character's in-game behavior. By the end of this tutorial, we will have a fully animated character, ready to be integrated in our scripts. So let's get started and bring your game to life with some amazing animations. Okay, here we are on the Mixamo web page. Let's go to the characters and find this character. So let's scroll down and it's called Abe. Click on Abe and say use this character. Now, let's move to the animation side. Actually, let's first download the model. So let's go here and say download. We would want a binary and a T-pose. Hit download. Now, in the search box, let's look for walk. I like this walk. Let's do it in place, so the character won't move. And now let's go to download. We don't want the skin, so without skin. And do 60 frames per second. So download. Let's also find an idle animation. So idle. Let's look a bit and see which one we like. I think I like the first one more. This one we could use like before combat or something. So let's do this one for now. So let's hit download. 60 frames per second without skin. Hit download. Let's also look for run. So run animation. I think this one running. And also hit in place. And now hit download again without skin, 60 frames per second, hit download. Now, back in Unity, let's create this folder called art. I already have it. So let's go here and bring in the CH39 non-PBR. So basically the T-pose character. Now let's bring it into the scene and we can see that there are no materials applied to it. Let's click on it and go to materials, and then under material creation mode, let's do legacy, and location, let's do use external materials, and here under naming, select model name plus models material. Hit apply. And you see now you have this folder called materials. But the problem is there is a bug in Unity that doesn't apply the material. So what we can do is delete this folder. So hit delete to the materials folder. Now this will be created with the textures. And now hit again on the PBR character. and do again standard legacy. And in this case, use embedded materials under location. Now hit apply, fix now, and now we have materials on the character. Great. Now let's go back to the asset folder, and here we should create another folder, and let's call it animations. Let's go into the folder, and here bring out the idle animation, the running animation, and also the walking animation. Great. Now hit on this play button here, and hit on this mixamo.com and hit Control D so we can duplicate the animation. Now let's delete the idle because we don't need it anymore, and let's rename it. Let's say idle. Let's do the same for running. So Control D, delete running, rename it to running, and let's do the same for walk. Control D, delete, and now let's call it, oh sorry, I hit delete by mistake, so rename, not delete. Let's call it walk. Great. Now let's hit on running, and let's bring the character from the scene into this area here. If you can't see it, you might have it like this, so just pull it from here. Now if we hit play, I have it set to 1x, so this is the normal speed of running, and this looks great. Now that we've added the character and the animations, it's essential to understand some key concepts and components within Unity's animation system. Let's go over those on our glossary slide here. First up, we have the animator component. This component is attached to your game object like our character, and it's responsible for playing any animations assigned to it. Think of it as the director telling the character how to move and behave. Next, we have the animator controller. This is like the script or playbook for our director. The animator controller manages which animation play based on the conditions and states you define. It's where all your animations are organized and controlled. Now, let's talk about animation. In Unity, an animation is a sequence of movements or poses. This could be anything from a character walking, running, or jumping. Essentially, it's the individual actions that your character can perform. Lastly, we have the blend tree. A blend tree allows for more complex animations by blending between different animation states. It's particularly useful for creating smooth transitions like moving from idle to walking to running. Okay, so now we're back in Unity. If you don't have this window open, you have to go to Window, Animation, and hit Animator. Now this will open up for you. Let's go in the Assets folder, under Animations. We should right-click, Create, and let's look for the Animator controller. So we have it here, let's click on it, and let's call it Flair Animator. In the Animator window, let's right-click, Create, from New Blend Tree. Awesome. Now, double-click on the blend tree, and this will pop up here. First, we need to add a few motions. How can we do that? So, if we look here in the inspector, after we click on the blend tree, we see this parameter here called motion. Let's hit plus and add motion field. Now, let's drag and drop the idle animation to this field, and let's create two more. So add motion and another one. And here drag and drop the walk animation and then the running animation. Now, if we take the character from the hierarchy panel into the inspector here, and we move this a bit around, let me zoom out, and we hit play, we see the player idle. Now, if you go here under blend and try to move it to, let's say, 0.5, it's gonna start walking. And if we go all the way to 1, it will be running. And that brings us to the end of today's enlightening session. We've successfully added a character from Mixamo into our Unity project, which is a significant milestone, but we didn't stop there. We also integrated animations to our character, giving it life and personality. Moreover, we took a significant step forward by creating a blend tree. This blend tree is crucial as it allows for smooth and natural transition between animations, making our character's movement more realistic and fluid. It's amazing to see how our character has evolved from a static model to a dynamic entity within our game world. In our next video, we'll be taking another exciting step. We'll match the animation to the movement, ensuring that our character not only moves within our game, but does so in a way that is visually cohesive and responsive. So make sure to join us in the next session. It's going to be a game changer for your character development skills. Before you go, don't forget to check out the amazing bundle we've mentioned in the description below. For just $23, it's packed with assets that can significantly elevate your Unity project. It's an incredible deal that can help bring your game ideas to life. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Unity development content. Your support helps us keep producing these tutorials and sharing our game development journey with you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process of game development with Unity. See you in the next video, where we bring even more life to our characters.